Hi, in this video, I'm going to talk about enabling and verifying RIP version 2. Okay, so we do router RIP, and all we do is say version 2. Okay, we know by default RIP version 1 is enabled by default. So if I do show IP protocols, notice that now it's showing version 2. All right, but we've only done that on router R1. In the previous video, I showed we configured RIP version 1 on routers R2, well, actually on R1, R2, and R3. So here we're just going to show how to enable the version 2. If you want to look at how to actually configure all of RIP, be sure to look at that previous video on configuring RIP version 1. Okay, so we have RIP version 2 running on R1, but RIP version 1 and running on routers R2 and R3. Okay, if you want to go back to version 1, you can either just say version 1 or no version will also return you back to version 1, which is the default. All right, I do show IP route here. And we only see the directly connected networks on R1. We don't see any of the remote networks via R2. That's because R2 is running RIP version 1. So what we need to do is configure version 2 on R2. There we go. So now it's running version 2. Let's do a show IP route on R2 and let's see what we see. Okay, the only remote network we see is the remote network via R1. Again, that's because R3 is not participating because it's running RIP version 1. So let's take care of that. Let's go to R3, enable version 2 for this router. Now we have everybody running RIP version 2. Okay, well, we can verify that we have convergence, at least from R3's point of view, by doing show IP route, and we see the other 3 remote networks, all 3 via router R2, and it looks like it's seeing all the networks. Now, RIP version 2 is a classless routing protocol. So it sends in its routing updates, the networks are sent both with the network address and the subnet mask. We'll talk about the effect of that in the next video when we talk about summarization and disabling automatic summarization.